Takže ahoj, vítíme další, já jsem tady se Sondrou.
Čusí, zdraví Fogoš Fosil.
A tohle to je 20. kapizoda na hru Zaklínač III. Jsme tady zase s Geraltem. A máme tady pokračování v úkolu dámy lesa. A ty čarodějnice nám dali nějakou teda kudlu. A máme jít za rychtářem a ukázat mu ji a on nám řekne o nějakým divným stvoření, který máme zabít. Tak jdeme na to.
Greetings. Nice village.
Aye,
A real pearl of the swamps.
if you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Jo, to je ona.
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
Don't belong to anyone. Down to business. I want to get this done quickly.
Ah, so that's how it's to be.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied all. Fathers, sons,
Pěkný vlasy.
daughters,
To jo, frér.
folk refuse.
By si to měl dávat ještě do obliče.
You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
When did all this start?
3 years back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled a hare from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Women folk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing. The young'uns, born crippled, lame, fear and cursing. Long have we pled for the lady's help.
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now's a wonder.
A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
Ladies of the wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folk stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
Vyřeš potíže v dolní strážné. Tak jo, takže jdeme vyřešit potíže. Jinak já jsem, jak jsme se domluvili, udělal jsem pár misí na to sbírání, takže mám level 12,5. Zatím samozřejmě nemůžu mít ještě ty gryfí meče, ani ty kočičí hadry, které jsou hodně dobrý. No, tak uvidíme, no. Počkej, to je něco jde, že bych to rovnou zabil.
14.
Looks like rain. Dobře, když myslíš, Geralte. Jaká je to?
Dobrý.
Hotovo. Nějaký expis, to se vždycky hodí. Ještě kolem mě lítá světluška, můžeme jít dál. Jenom se mi nelíbí, že prší. Topivec.
Pivci.
Hlava.
Ramena, kolena, palce. Knees and toes.
Toast.
Knees and toast.
Tak jo, takže jsme zpátky a můžeme pokračovat. Tak jo. Hele, truhla. Rozpadlášť, lehkická věž. Hele, nová značka. To se hodí. Takže my teď budeme řešit a hledat nějaký zlo, který vstupuje vždycky do nějakého vesničana, který v noci jde někam a už se nevrátí. Tak uvidíme. To je hnusný zvuk. 70 stop. Ale už jsme tady. Čili to mám hledat. Vážně. Ale tady je jeskyně, není to v jeskyni. Počkej, tady je šeptající pahorek, ne? Myslím, že tady to je. A tady je. Tady. Teď poprvé uvidíš šeptající pahorek. Jo, tady to bude. Tada! Tohle je šeptající pahorek. Asi jsem ho naštval.
Set se stran. Ale jo, že ty mise mají různý charaktery, tohle je asi takový opravdu bububu, no.
Já jsem ho měl sice zachránit, jo, já jsem se na tom s ním i domluvil, ale tak... Proč bych ho měl zachránit, když jsem ho právě zabil? Nová fáze šeptající pahorek. Já jsem, protože on je nějak jakože zakletej. Takže já jsem ho měl buď osvobodit, nebo zabít. Já jsem řekl, že ho osvobodím a pak jsem ho zabil.
No co? Kdyby neměl tak hnusnou patku, mohli jsme se domluvit.
Ale mně přijde, že to třeba bylo i potřeba. Že on může za to zlo, protože on... Právě jak je prokletej, tak myslím něco říkal, že i... Ho obvinují, že dělá nějaký zlo.
Mluví divně.
Ale řekni rychtáři, že z potíže vyřešil, takže on to podle mě... Že to fakt dělal, jenom nás chtěl okecat. Tady vylezeme druhou dírou. Ale on je tady. Co to? To je vlkodlak.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the whispering hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the heart and its inhabitant.
So it were a ghost. Will it be back?
No. The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon. There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger, you don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Takže teď jim asi těm paním zase přineseme ucho jeho. Jestli budu mít v inventáři vážně uřízlý ucho. Lovecké vysoké boty. Jsem sebral jako kde? Lovecké pěstnice.
Sheathe your weapon, young man. He's even lovelier in real life.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
Oni mají ty znaky. Takže oni mají něco společného i s tou ženskou. To je úchylný.
Never seek to cross us again.
We shall forgive you this transgression, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel.
But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no
No
man.
to je ona.
To je ona.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve. She bears the mark. She is ours.
Je fousatá.
It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
Takže jsme to právě vyřešili.
Aha.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you. If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
To vidím, no.
You know why I'm here. You know what I want.
You shall dream of us and return for what you reject. They always come back.
Our deal. I did my part.
Já vždycky jde dopředu.
Once given, we never break. The girl, mousy blonde, that's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could. Like she was our own daughter.
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl.
Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone suffering the life. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a blood. She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood. The sown seed that would burst into flame.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Emlurith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it. Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
Zlobivá holka, když chtěla utíct předtím, aby jí sežrali. Ale... A za ní ještě divoký hon. Tak já zdrhám. Jo, tohle je docela fajn. Počkej, co tady bylo jiný, tohle? To bude přesně jak ten začátek. Tak to bylo předtím. Tohle bylo jak byla poprvé, že jo? Pak tam byla, pak našla Mařenku. Tohle bylo úplně první. Zabít, 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 zabít.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
You tried to kill her. Can't forgive you for that.
Waste of words. Our fates are bound true.
Ale ona má nějakou panenku vůdu.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die. I'll be seeing you, handsome knight.
Tohle to je hodně úchylný.
Nechceš ještě říct ty Aně, aby se vrátila, to asi nemá cenu, že jo?
No nevím kde. Jmenujou se. Jedna je pletana, druhá je vařena, třetí je šeptana. Co jsou nejlepší názvy, no. Já nemůžu to zničit. Ne. Tady prostě není. Nevadí. Se tady rovnou portnem k němu blíž.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the condition she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Takže ta rohatá příšera byla ta čarodějnice, nebo ta Ježibaba. Když teda nebo si něco vyvolali.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Zkušenostní body 5, to se hodí.
Takže se rozkecal asi, no.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this!
A nebo ne. Vážně. Vážně, kurva. Jde. Au. Kašlu na to, jestli mě ublížíš, já tě prostě sejmu. Rozumíš? Umíš anglicky? Umíš česky? Nebo umíš rusky? Nebo pača, bača, mača? Umíš německy? Hlavně nech smí zase lítat okolo. Tady klidně udělám útok a úskok. Sakra! Hajzl. Fajn. Tak jo, tak pokračujeme. Doufám, že se mi to znova nesekne. Nebo nebugne, to nebyl sek, to byl bug. Je tady, když se to správně vyskočí. Jo, já to nemůžu obejít.
Trošku trapný. No co, stejně se počítá za jednoho.
Tohle to je ale vážně divný. Já tam skáču jako kripl a ona se tam prostě portne.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The wild hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The wild hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
Takže máme první ze 3 bodů u Ciri odškrtnuto. Hledej Ciri ve Velenu. Teď tam je ještě Skellige a Novigrad. Je teď budeme za Tris. Tris Marigold. Do češtiny to je přeložené jako Tris Renkún. A to je v Novigradu.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Kdybychom šli ty báby pokosit.
Já mám hroznou chuť je pokosit. Ještě za to budou XPčka podle mě, takže jdem na ně.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good. What the?
There you are. Escaped again. Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Funny story? How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoreson blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Můj úkol, neprojdeš.
Najdi loď, která míří na Skellige. 5 zkušeností bodů dalších. Nový úkol. B. Setkej se jasně, takže oni tam jakože čekají. Tak to je asi poslední, co dneska uděláme, protože to chci ještě vyřídit ty baby. Se bude domlouvat s tím, že ten kdyby je nezabili, takže se na ně naštvou.
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord.
Vlastně my tam najdeme tu Anu, že jo? On tam jede pro tu Anu, ne je zabít. Jo, ona to nebude taková sranda. My tam jedeme je zabít. Jo, jdeme tam rovnou. Je všechno, co mám, už mám. Bo všechno, co můžu mít, už mám. Tak jdem. Co mám dělat? Mám se vzít. Kam jdeš? Jdeme jako pěšky? Poblíž. Tam jdeme pěšky, jo. Štít, to se hodí. Počkej, jo, ono jich jde víc. Já jsem viděl jenom ty dva. Jo, tenhle ten skok s kotoulem je nejlepší. Uj. Si stejně myslím, že my tam přijdem. Oni nejdřív ho nějak zmrzačej. No, jaký klus, no. To máš. A nejdřív ho zmrzačej, pak ho nechají sledovat, jak mu ji zabijou. A pak ho zabijou taky. Protože ty jsou starý jak ten les, jak říkal Janek. A dokážou co chtějí a o všem vědí. Takže ty už teď vědí, že tam jdeme. Takže to je... Ačkej, já si ještě vezmu jednu věc. Já si dám... tohle sem. A chtěl bych se podívat... Tady. Kde já jsem dostal nějaký ty nové věci. Minus 13, minus 8... Minus 14, minus 13 a minus... Takže nic novýho. Nebo jako, jo, novýho, ale blbý. Tak jo. Máš rád vojínek? Jdeme. Mu ukážu, jak jsem dobrý. Samozřejmě všechny musím dorazit já, že jo?
To je, ale to je ve většině her, no. Všichni mydlej, ale čekají, až ty je zabiješ.
Tak, ještě tady toho, děkuju. Kost z příšery. Počkej, kam jde, tady je to tam tím. To je jedno. Ale to je dobrý, tyjo. Já totiž teď vůbec netuším, co se stane. Já jsem vůbec teď Čarodějnice snad ani neviděl v nějakým gameplayi, jako traileru. Nebo když ukazovali, co v té hře bude a takový. Takže já jsem to ani vůbec netušil, že tady vůbec nějaký budou takhle ty. To nejsou čarodějnice, ježibaby to jsou, ježibaby. Čarodějnice jsou ty čarodějky vlastně, ty jsou ne hodný, ale nejsou to svině. No, nejsou, to je těžký to vysvětlit, no. Jsou to lidi, takhle. Bacha, tyhle vybuchujou, když už jim dosluhuje život. Třeba jako teď. Vodnice. Můžeme tě vykouřit. Pojď sem. Mrtvá. Beru. Díky. Beru, díky. A jdeme dál. Že se tady ta hrůza bere. No to tady žije, chlapče. To je jediný, čím já se živím, víš, a čím získám zkušenosti. Oni to třeba nechápou, ale zaklínači... Hele, už jsme tady. Jeji.
Myslím, že ho teprve hrůza čeká, jestli se mu tohle zdá jako hrůza.
On zdrhne, ne, jenom jak je uvidí.
Už si jde po mostě.
To rebel, vole. Oni tady... Co, kdo to tady je? Tady jsou nějaký děti. Ale oni jim taky ubírají, ale ne tolik jako já, že nemají stříbrný meč. Kdo to byl? Jsou nějaký lesní, ty. Co to je? Nebo tady už jako šli napřed, nebo co to je? Hej, to je ona!
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Stop arguing. It's stupid. We need to find Anna.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
To je jak s pistolem, a kdyby šli policajti.
To teda.
Zásahovka. Ale fakt, že jo.
SWAT! Hands in the air.
Roger, Roger.
Skinet. A to není zakázaný.
Ale jak tam byla pleš na to!
baked and hot.
Mother.
Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on, whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh, so take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Take pity. But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother, it's me. You recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Something's coming. Get ready.
Tohle to je dobrý.
Ready, steady, go.
To je divoký hon. Že jo? Ale a všude kolem nás. A nebo to jsou prostě, že nás ohraničili ty ježibaby.
To říkala něco.
Co to je? No. Hajzlové, pojď sem.
On tam kolem něj běhá, on stojí a čumí.
Vodnice, na tu musím hned. Bych si mohl vzít nějaký elixír, ale zatím to není potřeba, tyhle to jsou jednoduchý. Na těch si jenom našetřím expy. Protože tohle to je pro nějaký level 7 nebo kolik. Takže ono to je takový tady už těžký, jenže vzhledem k tomu, že já mám level 12, skoro 13, skoro, 2/3 mám. Hlava. Ty, ale mě docházejí docela ty amatérský na opravu zbraní, ty sady. Hele, on je tady běs! Jenom level 9, jo. Tak ten se dá zabít lehce, když má takhle malý level. Tak jdem na to. Vždycky být od něj nad stranu, protože on nabírá rohama. A nebo mlátí rukou. No, teď jsem byl blbě. Už se stejně skvělem do tvej. Tak pojď. Ne, nechoďte do něj. On se tam... Tak pojď. Puf! Pojď! Puf! A je to tam. Jak nový záznam, teď už jsem jednoho zabil. Měl level 14.
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Pie. Pie for dinner. Mood pie.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell, it must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the eternal fire?
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the eternal fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
$100 jsem dostal, to se vyplatilo. Level! Takže se to vyplatilo. 1/3 levelu jsem za to dostal.
Tak.
Máme bod, takže já chci tohle. Což... Jo, bude to hodně dobrý, ale k tomu potřebuju 20 bodů v oboru a mám 11. Takže si teď budu vylepšovat cvičení síly, což je na silný útok. Takže vylepšuji. Co nabízíš? No, ještě jeden level a máme tu zbroj. Je tady ten obchodník, tak jestli můžu prodat tu vetež. Která jestli na to bude mít dost money, protože oni tyhle obchodníci někdy nemají dost peněz na to, abys jim něco prodal.
Tak tady to je...
160.
Aha.
Ale chci vodu, určitě. Takže tomu dám 205, takže už má zase víc. Tohle na to ti kašlu. Výraž, jo, to si můžu koupit. Tak. No, vidíš, tady to, že nebude prodat. Ale on nebude mít dost peněz. Sleduj, jak mu to ubývá. Moje peníze, které jsem mu dal za jeho věci, prostě mu zase beru. Ale zatím to vypadá v pohodě.
Jo.
Ale tady budou dražší věci, třeba tenhle tác. Počkej za jednu. Je. Potřebné končení úkolu, já už jsem ten úkol dokončil, takže čus. Je, úkolový předměty, které nemůžeš prodat, jsou tady.
Je.
Ne, tak ono mu ještě zbyde židákovi. No, možná ne, ale za 25 mu neprodám ani schnilé maso, se taky hodí.
To je obchodník, to je jak v Kauflandu, snílý maso.
Hele. Úplně přesně. Já nemám co prodat. A on nemá koruny už žádný. Tak to vyšlo dobře. Jestli vám tohleto video líbilo, dejte mu like, odběr nebo komentář, sdílejte ho samozřejmě na sociálních Facebook, můžete mi dát like na mý facebookový fanpage, znova připomínáme, můžeme se vidět teď v sobotu na otvíráku, 11:30, tím pádem poledne, budeme tam, na rokový stage, druhý.
Rokový stage, no, tam nějaká hlavní stage, tam jsou takový ty mainstreamy, pak je taková ta metalová rocková a pak jsou takový ty hiphopový, takový ty menší, takže na té druhý je velký.
Se uvidíme. Tak jo, takže to je asi všechno, co jsem chtěl říct. V outru máte minulý video, příští video, Ondrův kanál, playlist, tlačítko odběru.
Já od tak udělat krupicovou kaši.
Samozřejmě autor chci teď trochu upgradeovat, protože tohle je takový neúplně se hodící na ty poznámky. Je taky teď minulý asi 3 videa, jsem tam ty poznámky nedával, protože ho chci změnit a bude lepší. Takže čus.